Good morning. Lindsay Bridges from Charlotte Center for Mindfulness, and I'm glad you're here for our Friday morning meditation. For this morning, we're going to use an acronym RAIN. Um, the way I think of it is R, recognize, A, allow or accept, I, investigate, and the N can be natural awareness, non identification, nurturing, or noting. We'll practice with noting with it this morning, unless you have another way you prefer. So, finding whatever posture best supports your body. Taking a couple of nice, deep in and out breaths. And pause for just a moment to acknowledge what it's like inside this body, mind, heart for you right now in this moment. Nothing we need to change or fix, just a willingness to see, to take a pulse on things and offer it a breath, breathing in, breathing out. And we will practice with grounding with our senses. Nice way to anchor the body, mind, and heart. Start with sight if you want. Really opening your eyes and letting your gaze feel your way here. We're caught up in the thought storm. We're often disconnected from our physical space. So taking some time to feel your physical space right through the sight vision of your eyes. You can let the eyes gently close if you wish, or leave the eyes open and open to listening. Might be sounds outside of the room, outside of maybe even your house or apartment, wherever you are. Sounds inside of your room. Sounds in the body. Noticing there's even this possibility of listening between the physical sounds, listening to whatever silence is here. Might even be aware of a silence that's present right within the sounds. It's not getting caught up in the story about any of this. Again, we're opening to the felt sensation, listening. Using it as a means of anchoring, coming into safe harbor, knowing the physicality of this body, mind, heart's presence right here, right now. Moving to the sensation of touch, noticing the contact with the chair, the floor, what other clothing, the air. Touch inside the body, the feeling sensation of gravity connecting to the whole of the earth. Opening to smell. It's possible that there might not actually be something that's strongly registering in the sensation of smell. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It doesn't really matter. It's more about connecting with the curiosity, meeting the world in this moment through this sense door smell and taste. Once the taste in the mouth, I just had a glass of water and I can actually taste the lingering little touch of metallic of water. We can use these senses to reground ourselves anytime we want. Some people talk about a sixth sense, the mind noticing that there's this possibility of stepping back and connecting with the quality of mind. Here's where rain can help us not get lost in that quality of mind, but use it for greater awakening, connecting with our intention, opening our deeper resources of wisdom and kindness to meet a moment. So, if you like to think of this as the sixth sense door, moving into awareness of mind quality, internal world of mind, and how it relates to the external world. So invite you to recognize one aspect of your present moment awareness that is maybe even the strongest for you. Maybe it's a distracted mind. Maybe it's a particular thought stream or worry. Maybe it's something different. Maybe it's settling in sound, listening to the bird, just singing very loudly right outside my door. So recognize one aspect that's here in this moment. And moving on to the A, accept and allow. I'd like to open up to a willingness to admit whatever you're recognizing into your field of awareness. It's interesting how often we are in some fight and are actually trying to keep it out. Just letting down all of those defenses wisely, not all at once if it's something too big. Dipping the toe in, but allowing that this is what is present in this moment now for me. That wise wisdom that lets down a fight with reality to try to make things be the way I want them to be, as opposed to the way in this moment, this ever changing moment, they actually are right now. And that allowing opens us up right up to the next one. Investigate, sometimes investigate with intimacy, which is really how acceptance allows us to get curious about what's here. Where do you feel whatever you're recognizing, allowing in the body? What's the felt tone or the sensations? What happens with the breath moving in and out of it? You can direct the breath right there. Investigate what kind of thoughts might come up with it. Or is there a sense of judgment? Is there a sense of settling? Is the feeling tone pleasant, unpleasant, neutral? They're wanting or rejecting. Notice how all of these different qualities can be met with a curious investigation, wanting to know what's my experience like right now, and even curious about what happens. I often offer an open hearted opening, willingness to understand, meet, greet, honor, and respect my experience in this moment now. And the N is whatever N works best for you. The one N possibility is noting. You may even think of it as a nurturing noting. If we note with harshness or blame, shame, rejection, we're actually not practicing with mindfulness. We're still lost in sort of unconscious autopilot reactivity. We're really bringing a responsiveness to the moment, meeting it with some wisdom and kindness. So, what's a very gentle, maybe wise, maybe strong name that helps you see a little more clearly this moment just as it is? You know you found a right name when something relaxes with it, something kind of goes, oh, it's just this. And this is brought into clarity and focus. It's workable with. There's still some more work to do. If when you give it a name, you kind of clench up around it and feel yourself want to fight or hide away from it. That's okay. So then you just figure out, so what's the name for that? Rejecting, wanting things to be different. Offering the breath in and out, whatever's here for you. So, knowing you can use these practices, the five senses, adding the sixth sense, and rain throughout your day. Maybe even set some intention to drop into moments of kind of house cleaning the internal world, a willingness to reground, recenter, catch all of those lost swirls of reactivity, coming back with great wisdom and kindness. A lot of care to this moment now. Listening for the sound of the bell that we'll finish this meditation with. Thank you, and it's a pleasure to practice with you this morning. Sending you good wishes for a good day. Thank you, Emily. I'm glad you could hear the bird chirping too. And Alan. Glad that y'all are here. Hope you both and whoever else is here have a good day.